YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have some huge news for Verdansk and Warzone. And to me, it's not good news, but for some it might be. So the big news is there's been a leak circulating around. It was tweeted out by Tom Henderson, who has been a credible leaker in the past. He states, the current plan for Warzone is that Verdansk will never return. There's no separate playlist, map voting, or anything like that. Warzone is Warzone, and Warzone is one map. Warzone will continue to change its map as the story progresses. So they're saying that those nukes that we've seen on the map are likely going to launch and destroy the map entirely. Like not just little parts of it, but the entire map. And this goes along with what the storyline is supposed to be for Warzone. And then we would get that new map, which we're supposed to get this month, but we don't know because we still haven't heard anything about that. So, what do you guys think of this? I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. I love Verdansk as a Warzone map, and I think it plays really well and was designed really well. Now, the Season 2 gave us like the shipwreck and didn't really change the map up at all. I thought it was pretty underwhelming and didn't really do anything to the map, honestly. But I don't want to see it go away forever. I do enjoy it. I wish they could do like a new map, but maybe just have that one for a little while, like its own playlist. Like when it first drops, that map is the only one you can play. But maybe Verdansk can be its own separate playlist, like, I don't know, a month or two maybe after the new map comes out, to say, okay, well, we know you guys got to play this one a lot, but we know you also love Verdansk, and people who still want to play that map can. It's kind of sad to see it, maybe it's just a leak, but to fully disappear, and like those experiences that we've had on that map we'll never be able to go back to and play on that map again. That would be really upsetting to me, but I know, you know, if that's what they're doing to make the storyline go along with the map, then I guess that's just what they're doing. But I would love to know what you guys think. I'm kind of hurt about it if that's true, because like my friends and then my brother and I, we've had so many cool moments on Verdansk that it would be hard to see it just totally disappear, because it is a good map and I love playing that map. But I'm also ready for a new one. I'm totally ready for a new one, and I really want a new one that's like around the Black Ops map themes, like if there's Nuketown in there or firing range in there. I think some of those were in Blackout like that. I didn't play a ton of Blackout, but kind of like Blackout related, but kept on the Warzone, Infinity Ward, Modern Warfare, whatever you want to call it, the engine that they're using now for Warzone. However, a really good thing that I think is better off, one thing that I do think is at least a positive of getting rid of Verdansk and moving over to this new map that we're supposed to get that would be related around like the Cold War era stuff. Well, there's two things really. One thing that worries me is that if they're blowing up this whole other map, will they give us this new map on a whole new engine, like the Cold War engine? Because without Verdansk anymore, we don't need that engine, because like the new map is just gonna play on the Cold War engine, and that's the only map there's gonna be. You wouldn't be like going back and forth between like Verdansk and whatever this new map will be, and then like switches engine as you're switching maps. So I do worry about that, because since there won't be Verdansk anymore apparently, are they giving us like a whole new, is Warzone going to turn into a whole new engine, like the Cold War engine with this new map? That one is something that really scares me, because I think that would lose at least half the player base if they totally switched the engine to Cold War. I don't know, that I wouldn't really like to even play it anymore, to be honest. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't hate the Cold War engine. I do like Modern Warfare engine better, but Cold War isn't terrible. But I think for Warzone, the main player base was drawn in from that certain engine that they used with Modern Warfare, and I think that's why people love the gameplay and just love Warzone so much. So I think if they get rid of that engine and put it back on, or put it on the Cold War engine, that will totally ruin Warzone for, like, I would say at least half the people. Now, one good thing could be they also didn't say that. And I know these are leaks, but the leak didn't at least say that. So, we might just be getting a new map. I would rather, if I had to pick between the two, like keep Verdansk, but get a new map on the Cold War engine, or get rid of Verdansk and then go over to this new map, but it's still on the Modern Warfare engine. I would rather have that. As much as I hate to see Verdansk disappear forever and probably get nuked to death, I would rather see the engine stay the same. So if they give us this new map, it will stay on that Warzone engine that we have now. That will really keep the game going, I think. If they completely like got rid of the other map, or let's say we kept the Verdansk map and then they gave us a new map on the Cold War engine, I bet you like half the people or more again would not even want to play that map. I don't think I would. I mean, I'd try it out. I'm sure people would try it out, but the player base would just, I think it'd go up a little because people are like, oh, new map, let's try this out. Like people who haven't played Warzone in a while would come back to it. Then they're like, oh, Cold War engine, like, ugh. And then it would kind of just like go down, and then it'd go past what Warzone is on the Verdansk map. I still think most people would play Warzone on the Verdansk map with that engine if that's what they were doing. So I would love to hear what you guys think. Talk to me down in the comments below. I want to interact with you guys and just see what you think of all this. Like, would it ruin it for you if they got rid of Verdansk forever? Would it ruin it for you if they put the new map on the Cold War engine? Do you not even care? Like, you're like, oh cool, I'm done with Verdansk, you know, I've had enough. Like, I'm ready for a new map and I don't care if that one's gone forever. And would you rather see the new map stay on the Warzone, Verdansk, Modern Warfare engine, whatever you want to call it, or would you rather see it change engines to be more like how Blackout was, but like upgrade a little bit? Because obviously, like, we have the little bit new technology for the Cold War engine. I mean, it's still kind of close to Black Ops 4 and what Blackout was, but I would say it's enhanced a little bit. So that's basically all I have for today, guys. He is a pretty credible leaker from the past. I hope it's not what happens, but I could see that coming true, sadly. It's not something I want. I don't think it's something a lot of people want, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Obviously take it with a pinch of salt, because even though he's been right in the past about other things, doesn't mean he'll be right every single time. So I just want to talk to you guys about what I saw and what the big leaks are right now. But guys, please leave comments down below. We can interact as a community and talk about this together. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe for more, share it with your friends and all that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, guys.